Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I recently took a trip to the North Idaho and Spokane region. I flew from San Diego to Spokane. I rented a car on Toro in Spokane. I car camped out of the back of my car and brought a tent to do some tent camping. Right before our departing flight out of San Diego to Spokane, we got notified there was fires right outside of the airport in Spokane in the Medical Lake area. Our flight and trip was in jeopardy, but luckily right before our departure, the winds changed and they allowed our flight to continue. Throughout our trip, we had varying degrees of air quality, and I'll be showing you guys what the region looked like and the air qualities on different days. As we were about to land in Spokane, we got some footage of the Medical Lake fires, so you guys can see here what it looked like as we were landing. Alright, we're at the airport. Our flight's been delayed a couple hours. There's some fires near the Spokane airport and some forest fires in the area. Hoping to still make the flight. It might be a little bit of a smoky trip, we'll see. We've contacted some friends that live in the area and we can always stay at their house. Although we were planning on doing some dispersed camping in the national forest. We'll keep you updated. Hopefully we get on this flight. It looks like they're starting to board now, but the flight is in jeopardy of getting canceled. We made it to our camping spot for the night. I'm gonna give you guys a little tour. We had a very interesting night. Jordie over here, no sleeping pad needed. Ultimate comfort. Got a little bit of a short bed action going here. See me though? Maximum comfort. Sleeping pad, sleeping bag. Looking real nice. I'm gonna have to go in the fetal position though to make sure Jordie can fit. So there was a fire that delayed our flight. We made it luckily. We got here, we found our car, so we ended up looking up a new camp spot in the town, near the town of Newport, which is where we're at now. We drove through the campsite loop and all the spots were taken. So now we're in the day use camping area, almost 2 in the morning. We're just gonna crash here for the night.
1:43
It's 1:43 a.m. Made it into Washington. Trip almost got canceled from the fire, so we made it here. We're happy enough. A little hungry, a little tired, but we'll make do. Catch up tomorrow. Day 1 of the road trip. Our original plan was to explore eastern Washington. We contemplated changing plans due to the smoke and the air quality in the area, but due to the poor air quality everywhere, we ended up just staying with our intended route of heading north into eastern Washington on Interstate 20. From Interstate 20, we cut over to the 395 over to the town of Chewelah.
Hey!
As we left the Pioneer Park campground in Colville National Forest, you can see the haze from the smoke from the fires from last night. The air quality in this area was about 250. We would have gone to an area with better air quality, but everywhere in the area was around 250 or more. We decided to pull over and soak in some local Washington culture. Next morning, Saturday morning, we're leaving Newport. We just stopped by the farmer's market and we're heading up north on Highway 20 towards Colville for our next adventure. Hopefully stop and find a little food. The visibility is tough right now, but we made it here and we're going, so make the best of it. After a pit stop in Chewelah for a little breakfast, we continued north into Colville. After our breakfast in Chewelah, we headed north towards Colville. In Colville, it was actually probably one of the bigger towns we've seen besides Spokane. Definitely bigger than Chewelah. And then we stopped in town there, went to the farmer's market, just briefly went to a pawn shop, talked to them a little bit about the community out here. And now we're in Kettle Falls. We're about to do a small little hike near the lake. So I'll show you guys the lake when we get there shortly. We're gonna stop by the bathroom, fill up our water bottles, and then go do a little small hike around the lake. It is extremely smoky out here, but we're making the best of it. I guess it's better than not being able to make it at all because we would be stuck at the Hurricane Hillary in San Diego. So we're making the best of it. From Colville, we headed over to Kettle Falls. That's where we're at right now. We're at the Lake Roosevelt recreational area, I believe. After this, we're gonna do a little hike, check out the lake, and then we're gonna head over to Idaho from here. We were gonna go to Republic, Washington, but It's really smoky, and I think that's where the fire is at, so I think we're gonna skip Republic this time, and we're already really out here in the country, and I don't think we need to get any more country, honestly. It's pretty nice out here.
It's gross in there.
After hiking the Kettle Falls Recreational Area Trail, we decided to head back to Lake Roosevelt, check out the lake a little bit, and then get back on the road. Back at home, my family has the same exact Lance camper, and we have a Ford F-350 truck to pull it on. So it was funny to see a Washington look-alike. Classic. Dang! In a very similar truck, the Ford F-350. Lake Roosevelt recreational area. It's a bit hazy. Can't see the mountains and through the camera, I'm sure, but still very pretty. Yeah, I was gonna say it reminds me of Oregon. We're going down to Newport into Idaho near Sandpoint, and Jordie gets a notification on her phone about an emergency evacuation at Old Town, which is right across from Newport on the Idaho side because of a fire. So hopefully we can make it, because we've gone pretty far in some very remote country, and I don't think there's any point of turning back, and there's not a lot of service, so we're gonna press on. Hopefully we get there. Looks like the fire truck right here is loading up, getting ready to head out too. So we're surrounded right now with fires, but make the best of it. On our drive over to Idaho, we saw a fair off the freeway, so we decided to stop, and it turns out to be the Pend Oreille County Fair, so we decided to stop and check it out.
Down 285, down 295, that escalated quickly, 295, piloting down to 295, and I sold it to the top. Service team of professionals right there. Thank you, buyer number 6. You betcha. Your grand champion market lane. 675 and die, 675 and die. Last and final count will be 675 and die. Sold it for $6.50 a pound. Sold it for $6.50 a pound.
Is it?
They're not too bad though.
And they're 4.5 pounds. There's some turkeys. Some turkeys.
And they're not as bald as yours either.
Yeah, because they're older, I think. How old are these ones? They're from the end of May.
Whoa.
So they're a lot older. This turkey looks similar to the one we have. Yeah, this is the one we have. This is the broad-breasted.
Yeah, it's the same one. It looks really similar too.
I think they're supposed to be small.
They're like birds, like regular birds. You think they're roosting?
I think so.
$5 bid, $5 bid, $75 in, and it's you again, $475, $5, now $5,
Nice one.
$25,
We had a great time at the Pend Oreille County Fair. After this, we drove over to Sandpoint in North Idaho. On our drive over on Highway 2 towards Sandpoint into Idaho from Washington, we ran into some wild turkeys on the road.
Oh, so no, it's a hole in the tree. See it out there?
Alright, we're investigating this potential camp spot. Most likely our camp spot. It's a little pullout at the lower area of this Schweitzer ski resort. Thinking about calling this a spot for the night. We're pretty beat. A little tour. Car camping. Sandpoint, Idaho. Maximum comfort right here. Jordie's gonna get real in touch with nature out right now. But yeah, this little Jeep Compass, it's working well for us. Hopefully we have a little bit less problems tomorrow, a little less smoke. Hopefully it clears up, otherwise we're gonna be heading down south near Pullman and Lewiston in southern Idaho. Whew. But if it clears up tomorrow, we'll do some exploring around Sandpoint, head south towards Coeur d'Alene, do some more camping. All right, Sunday morning, about 6 a.m. We had a really early night last night. Get some shut-eye. Our lungs were starting to hurt, our chests were starting to hurt a little bit from the smoke out here. This morning though, much better air quality. It actually looks like the Sandpoint, Lake Pend Oreille area is the best air quality in the area. Our original plan was to go to Bonner's Ferry today. That's still kind of up in the air. We might just explore Lake Pend Oreille and to cut out Bonner's Ferry. We're kind of undecided, but we're packing up the car. So we were thinking of picking some huckleberries today, and I looked up how to identify a huckleberry plant, and I'm pretty sure we just found one right next to our car. So I'll show you the huckleberry plant. They're not ripe yet though.
So we got the huckleberries right here. They're white. They're not quite ready to pick yet. It's kind of like a viney blueberry type plant. So maybe we'll find some wild huckleberries today. The season's kind of towards the end, so these might be out of season, but maybe we can find some ripe ones later today.
It's chilly.
It is chilly. After a short hike around our campsite on the Schweitzer Mountain near Sandpoint, we headed north on Highway 95 towards Bonner's Ferry. In Bonner's Ferry, we check out the Kootenai River and the downtown district of Bonner's Ferry. It was a Sunday, so all the shops in town were closed today, but we love the feel of the small town downtown area. After exploring downtown, we headed to the Kootenai National Wildlife Refuge to check out the wildlife and the Kootenai River. On our way heading out of Bonner's Ferry, heading towards Montana, we spotted a really cool antique store, so we decided to stop and see what they had to offer. We've now entered into Montana and saw an amazing river off the side of the road, so we decided to pull off and check it out. Jordie has spotted some huckleberries.
Are they?
Oh, well, where are they? Oh, I think they are.
They're hard to get to, though. Is that them?
I think it is.
Is it bad to eat a random berry?
Oh, definitely. I mean, it tastes good.
Does it?
I don't know if it's huckleberry. There's a big seed though.
Oh. I don't know if that is. You think it's a huckleberry?
I don't know, but it might be a little too dangerous to. I mean, I just ate one, but.
Kind of looks looks like it, but kind of looks tree-like too, actually.
Alright, we just spotted a flock of like 40 turkeys and a deer. I don't know if you can see the deer. It's right above the water in the pallet. It's a doe. Yeah, they're running away. There's gotta be 40 turkey. Maybe 30. That's a lot of turkey. Oh my gosh. Alright, we started our day off waking up on the Schweitzer Mountain near Sandpoint, Idaho. From Sandpoint, we got up real early, about 6 a.m. We headed north on Highway 95 towards Bonners Ferry. Went up to Bonners Ferry, we checked out the Kootenai River, checked out that area, took some nice photos, walked around the downtown of Bonners Ferry, and then we headed east towards Montana, towards Troy, Montana. Stopped at some beautiful spots along the way, some recreational sites, some camping spots, just checking it out. We went through Troy, we headed south into Montana, kind of towards Libby, Montana, and now we're in Clark Fork, Idaho. We headed back in and we're heading west on Lake Pend Oreille towards Sandpoint again, so we did a nice little loop today. We're gonna camp somewhere along Lake Pend Oreille near Sandpoint today and then continue south. It's been really pretty. It's been a lot less smoky, still smoky, but lots of rivers, lots of big country. It's been real beautiful. So hopefully we can find a spot tonight where we can set up the teepee tent and do a little camping. Posted up outside of Clark Fork. Time for a little nap. And we'll figure out what we're gonna do the rest of the day, see where we're gonna camp. We were thinking of potentially camping here. I don't know what Jordie's thinking, but I'm not quite sure about the spot. But
Too many people.
it was just like dirt.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Definitely nap, rest up, get a huckleberry milkshake. Little Zips huckleberry milkshake. Oh, it's good.
It's good?
It's good.
It took you a sec. I was kind of nervous.
I was gonna mess with you.
Say it's disgusting and you should drink it all
Yeah.
instead of me.
We've been obsessing over huckleberries all day, trying to find the plants, and we got this huckleberry shake.
How's it going down here?
Tastes classic.
Yeah.
Tastes a little more creamy, a little less huckleberry than some of the other ones we've had, but I like it.
It's so good. We're at Green Bay. It's a spot near Lake Pend Oreille. It's a little bit south of Sandpoint. We came here to look for a little camp spot, checking it out, and it is an amazing spot. No service. We have to camp away from the car, so we're packing our bags up right now. And we're going to hike down and set up spot. It's a waterfront right on Lake Pend Oreille. It looks absolutely amazing. So here we are, packing up, getting our bags all ready to go down there and get the tent all set up.
Hey, are you alright? They asked me, sitting with a glass of whiskey, eyes glazed over, looking at the skyline. Said, friend, you know I love this city, but sometimes you have to excuse me. I let myself get lost up.
Got the tent all set up. It's looking real nice, real tight. TP insert all set up. All right, camp's all set up. We got our dinner area ready. All are all organized. We're about to take a dip in the water. Green Bay, Lake Pend Oreille. Great spot so far. Found this little shelter someone built out here. Looks like something my friend Brandon would make. But A+ for effort. That's all I can say right here. Here's another camp spot right near us. Pretty cool. Alright, it's about 7 o'clock now. We had dinner, had a nice little afternoon relax session. Got our food hung up for the night. There's bears in the area, so just in case. And you can see how foggy it is now. It was smoky. It's smoky now and foggy, but we've looked at the air quality index and it's about 117 now, so it's definitely coming down. The air quality in the whole area is getting better, so we're pushing through the air quality and the smoke, but foggy out. We got rain tomorrow evening, so we'll see how we do. Hopefully it's a little less cloudy in the morning and we can start seeing some of these amazing views. For the evening, we're just gonna be chilling. We're gonna go on a little walk. All right, we're leaving our camp spot near Lake Pend Oreille. We left this morning. We're heading south on I-95, going towards Athol right now. We're leaving Sagal. We're gonna just check out the area. We don't have too many plans. We're just gonna kind of take it as we go, see what we find. So we'll update you when we find something cool. That was a pretty awesome campsite from last night. We loved that spot. A lot less smoky. Still some smoke, but it's getting better. We might even go down to Coeur and Spokane today and check out the cities. Our addiction continues. Huckleberry shake.
How is it?
It's way better than Zips. It tastes like a real huckleberry, honestly. Wow, it's very good. Much better, huh?
It actually tastes like huckleberry.
Yeah.
The other one tastes like vanilla with huckleberry.
Yeah.
That's good.
Taking a little nap break. Found a little pull-out for Princess to get her sleep. Right on Lake Coeur. Alright, little trip update. We explored around Coeur today. We got burgers, we got a huckleberry shake. Went around Lake Coeur, drove around some national forest land looking for camping spots. We're having a hard time finding a spot, but now we're near Rose Lake. It's like halfway between Kellogg, Idaho and Coeur d'Alene, Idaho on I-90. So we're about halfway in between. We're by the boat launch. We found a nice dispersed camping spot.
It's free.
It's free. It's raining a little bit now, so we're just gonna kill some time in the car. Hopefully let this rain pass. I'm just gonna hang tight here for the night. And tomorrow our plan as of right now is to go explore Spokane. All right, here's our camping spot. Nice little flat dirt patch right by the boat launch. Go show you down there in a sec. Rose Lake. See, the air quality is much better here.
Way better.
Like, it said 70, so I think it's pretty much, it's pretty healthy now. This dog's leaning a bit. So this dog's leaning a bit. This is the lily pad effect. Alright, I forgot to record this because I was so focused on the moment and I was panicked, but I was closing the trunk here and my mat got snagged and it popped 2 holes in my mat. Earlier. Yeah. So I just patched it up. I got a patch here. That one went on perfectly. Sorry Mom, this is your mat. And I got another one on the seam here. The patch went on okay, could have gone on a little better. When I get home, I'll have to do a more permanent repair, but for now, I'm hoping it holds. But I was about to cry myself to sleep tonight if that thing was permanently popped, but it looks like it's holding as of right now. All right, little update. Laid down in the bed, I was feeling really good. Okay, the littlest mat is still leaking. I tried to patch it again. The hole is just too big. It wants to slowly leak out of the side. It's just in a really bad spot. I'm gonna have to abandon the mat until I get home and I can get some glue. Maybe tomorrow I can do some repair work. But I think I'm gonna need to glue the tear and get some serious patchwork going to get that thing back and working. So tonight, we've been on the hard car seat in the trunk. No pad tonight, but this is what makes a pro camper right here. Gotta adapt. See how this night's sleep goes. I'll update you guys and hopefully we can get that mat fixed. All right, Tuesday morning of the trip. We're out here at Liberty Lake. We woke up this morning at our Idaho dispersed camping spot and we headed over the border into Washington. We took a little shower. Now we're kind of getting organized in the car. Hanging out by Liberty Lake. We're gonna go into Spokane today, check out the city and see what it has to offer. Last night's sleep was not the best, probably our worst night's sleep. Without the mat, it was really tough. I had the seat, like a piece of metal from the seat, like digging into my back. We felt really stiff. Jordie felt a little stiff too because there wasn't two mats in there to like push up against each other. So she was sliding around on her mat throughout the night. So we had probably our worst night's sleep. Hopefully tonight we're gonna try to stay with some friends so we can get a bed because my mat's gonna be out of commission until I get home. How you doing there, buddy? Looks like it, yep. All right, we're at Paul Bunyan's in Rathdrum. We just got our third Huckleberry Shake. Gonna compare it to the Coeur d'Alene Huckleberry Shake and then the Zips Huckleberry Shake. How would you rank this one, Jordie?
This one is the most actually huckleberry. It's chunky. It's like more like a smoothie.
Let me give it a
but still like a milkshake.
Yeah, there's bits of huckleberry in here. It's really authentic, it's very good. 32 ounce. Gotta love it. All right, we're up by Twin Lakes, staying with a friend right now. We're up in our little loft room. I'll just show you guys a little tour. Messy, really comfortable bed. You can see the loft design.
Some of the softest sheets I've ever seen.
We got a little table, little bathroom. Here's all our gear. So today we're gonna go out on Twin Lakes on the boat. Do a little rafting, do a little canoeing, maybe go on the Polaris. We'll see how that goes. I'll show you guys some of our activities. We're having a blast. Last night we met up with some of Jordie's family for dinner, which was really nice to see them and talk to them. We're loving it out here. We're really happy to have a bed. It's a dreamy cabin. Alright, so we're at Twin Lakes. Up here on the hill, you can see some patches. This is where the paper mill company comes and logs some trees. We're taking a walk. We're heading towards the paper mill forest, and we're heading up there from Twin Lakes from the miller's property right now. Got some bear shit. Looks kind of fresh, honestly. Yeah, it's pretty fresh. Some fresh bear shit. Alright, this dog has been following us on our walk. The logging truck man stopped and asked us if we lost a dog, and we told him no, but we saw it. Then the dog appeared from the bushes and is just roaming the road. We finally got out on the lake on some kayaks. We're on Twin Lakes here. We were fighting the wind pretty hard here, but it was still really nice going across the lake, checking out some of the cabins on the other side. We didn't bring any water bottles because I was planning on just using my water filter straight into the lake, although I ran into some troubles fighting gravity without my filter bag. Here's some footage of our friend's lake house that we were staying at. Their house is right on Twin Lakes and has an amazing view with the boat dock. This was our last day of the trip. as we flew out of Spokane tomorrow at 7 in the morning. Although we had some challenges with the fires and my popped sleeping mat in the car, we still had a wonderful time visiting this beautiful area, and we'll definitely be back for more trips in the future. If you liked this video and the road trip series, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. I have some more upcoming traveling videos coming up as I'm going on some fishing trips in Mexico. This is Outdoor Adventures signing out.